Hey everybody, how's it going? This video that you're watching may be a little different, and you're probably wondering, like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is this? What does this have to do with what you've been doing lately? Well, this video here is pretty much for something completely different. For some of you who has been around or known me for a while, for those of you who have seen some of the wrestlers from my 2K wrestling streams, the owners, I've known them for a while from a Facebook wrestling game called Wrestler Unstoppable. And I actually have a company there within the game itself, which is basically the same thing as the 2K wrestling series. So that's pretty much what it all is. And so here, excuse me, if I can actually do it in this way, this will be the a different way of doing the draft, basically. So, and let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna change the format here. Okay, I can do that. Nice. So usually I would have my other co-GMs come in and like help select the rosters and everything, but because there was a blackout that occurred sometime during the winter and or the fall or winter, somewhere around there, and we had to sit out for like 2 to 3 months. We didn't come back until January. But then over time, I was part of this draft game, and then this website, website here, I'll show you. Share screen. Yeah, this website here, the Wheel of Names website. A friend of mine that I've known from another wrestling promotion, an actual wrestling promotion, did it like this. It's pretty much like they put names on this thing, they spin it, they click to spin it, and then whatever name came up, that's the wrestler that you have on your roster. So I decided to do something a little similar to that, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Now, I do have 3 different wheels, basically. What you're looking at is the one that I have for the women. Stop screen. Oh, crap. There we go. Share screen. That was the men. Sorry, that was the women. This is the men. I am way off today. I am so sorry. So this is the men's wheel. Now, oops, there we go. As you saw there, you might have seen that, the pending things. Now, as I'm recording this, there are championship matches in my company that are still ongoing. And basically, whatever happens, whatever the result is, the losers of those title matches will be shifted to the brand they've been assigned to, while the champion stays. For those of you who are probably wondering what the heck does that mean, I will be happy to show you. Just give me one. Dang it. There we go. Just give me 1 second. And I'll just put up my rules thing here. I won't show it, but I'll try to read them out to you. So basically, the rules are this: draft and order selection. There will be exactly 4 picks per round. Because the collision course event did not occur again due to the blackout. All pick orders and draft selections for this year will be completely decided by the Wheel of Names website, which is basically what I just showed you guys. Branded champion protection. This is what I'm talking about. All current branding champions are fully protected and ineligible to be drafted. They will automatically remain on their respective brands. The protected championships are For UK Hammerlock Wrestling, it's the United Kingdom Heavyweight Championship, the Irish National Championship, Scottish Claymore Championship. For All Action Wrestling, it's the Australian Hardcore Heavyweight Championship, the New Zealand Brass Knuckles Championship, and the South Pacific Extreme Championship. For Stampede Wrestling, it's the Canadian Heavyweight Championship, the Great White Pure Wrestling Championship, and the Saskatchewan Broncos Championship. I named the last one after a hockey team that unfortunately suffered a huge tragedy many years ago. So just for context. Non-branded championships, these are titles that are not associated with any of the brands. Any titles designated as non-branded championships do not fall in the protection category, and their holders are fully eligible to be drafted. Excuse me. Roster eligibility. Every single active member who is not a protected branded champion must and will be drafted to a brand. Inactive members and free agency. Any inactive members are excluded from the draft pool. Instead, they will hold free agent status and retain the right to openly choose which show they want to join if or when they make their return. So if anyone's inactive, they won't be part of the draft. But if they come back, if they somehow come back, they are more than welcome to choose which brand they would like to join prior to their return. Ongoing branded title matches, another thing that I mentioned earlier, because there are title matches still ongoing. For any rivalry or an ongoing branded title match, the champion is automatically protected and stays on their current brand, while the loser of the match will be immediately drafted to the brand that selected them. So that is what I meant by the pending words that are besides the name. So hopefully that's pretty much fully explanatory. And yeah, let's get started. But first, again, since Collision Course did not happen, we are going to select. We are going to select which brand. Let me change that. There we go. We are going to see which brand gets the first pick. So these are the three brands. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna copy and paste for later. All right. So again, 4 picks per round. This will be round 1. And pick number 1 goes to All right. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I'm going to put up a list on my phone here so I can keep track of everything, right? I basically use like Google Documents, to help me out and everything. All right, but let's see first who will be the second pick. And it looks like UK Hammerlock will select second. Which means Stampede will select last, at least for round 1. I'm going to do this again, then paste. Alrighty. So we're going to start off with the men first. Let me just stop sharing. And this may take a while, folks. So I don't know how long this is actually going to be, but make it a bit bigger. Okay. So yeah. So again, if a champion that's currently in a title match gets picked, their move will be pending, uh, depending on what happens in their ongoing title match. For example, Lord Amadeus is defending the UK title against Maeve O'Hare. What if he wins? He stays. If he loses, then he would have to hope to be drafted back to UK Hammerlock if he wants another chance at the title. So, but I will say here at the end, if anybody would like to be traded to another brand, they are more than welcome to come ask me, and then I will pass that on to the other GMs that I have, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay. All right. So let's see here. If you don't get picked first, I apologize. That's the way the wheel is. And oh my goodness, Des Bryant. All Action Wrestling selects Des Bryant as their first pick. All Action Wrestling is the hardcore brand, by the way. Now again, if you want to be traded to another brand, again, let me know. Let me know after the draft. So, okay, let's see. UK Hammerlock. Let's see who you get. Me. Okay. So again, for the wheel, guys, yeah, it's all randomized. So, okay, let's see. Next up for Stampede, it is Stormtrooper of Death. Okay. So that's 3 for the men, but I'm going now to shift. Stop sharing that. And then we're going to do picks for the women. Because again, I'm not leaving them out. Okay. Let me just go to here and then click on that so you can see it better. All righty. So for the women, again, you see the pending type of deal. And I forgot about Maeve. There we go. Much better. Because again, she is going up against LA for the UK title. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that title match is still ongoing. So let's get her done, as Larry the Cable Guy would say. This is basically my way of evening it out. Oh boy, Shenandoah for All Action Wrestling. Oh yeah, there's somebody here with they them pronouns. I forgot to mention that. So, but yeah, they'll be drafted too. Everybody will be drafted. All right. The second pick for UK Hammerlock is Little Miss Sassy, but again, you can see it is pending because she is among members of the Fatal 4-Way match that is currently challenging for the Australian Hardcore Heavyweight Championship. So, depending on what happens there, we will see if whether or not she will be moved to UK Hammerlock or not. But now the first woman, or the second pick for the second pick is Davila for Stampede Wrestling. All right. Okay, now let's again stop sharing there. Now we move back to the men. This is basically my way of evening things out, if that makes sense. So, pick number 3 is, well, Ken Costa, I suppose, is no longer pending. He is the Australian hardcore heavyweight champion, but he is defending the title in a hardcore fatal 4-way. So, yeah, no matter what happens, he's good. So, yeah, we can remove the pending from him. All right, so pick number 3 for UK Hammerlock. Cairo Il Napolitano. If you're watching this and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I do sincerely apologize. All right, so pick number 3 for Stampede Wrestling. It is Jim Steele. All right. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing that. Move over here if I can. Do this again. Do that. Do this. Go back to the women. Okay. Let me just edit this real quick. Okay. So this was the final pick for the first round for the women. Trap Queen Layla for All Action Wrestling. The fourth pick for UK Hammerlock coming up. It lags, I'm sorry. Alley Knights. Which means the final selection for Stampede Wrestling for this round is the Extreme Enigma. No stranger to that brand, mind you. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing that because that was round 1. That was round 1 of the drafts. And once again, please let me know if you would like to be traded after. We're going to see now who gets to pick first for round number 2. Just going to edit my list on my phone once again. Again, this helps. This sort of thing that I'm doing right now, it helps me keep track. And you know what? I suppose I could do this while I'm doing it. Okay, so for round number 2, the first pick goes to UK Hammerlock. All right. And the second pick will go to All Action Wrestling. Which means Stampede, once again, will select last. Let's see if I still have it. Yep. Okay. So stop sharing that. Once again, we will start off with the men. Okay. For round number 2, UK Hammerlock. Here we go. Oh, just eked it out. Eobog. Okay, so All Action Wrestling. Excuse me. All Action Wrestling selects from the wheel Mystic Maniac. And for Stampede Wrestling, their pick for round 2, the first one. The Paragon of Greatness, but he is currently defending the South Pacific Extreme Championship against King of Jacks Crypto. So his draft selection is still pending, depending on what happens between them in the South Pacific Extreme Championship match. I suppose that's starting to get annoying now, but yeah, we'll just do it like this. Hopefully you guys can still see the screen. And so here we go. The first female competitor for UK Hammerlock. This is losing, I think, Warrior Queen Falcon. Alrighty. And now for the second selection for All Action in round number 2 is oh shoot. I'm sorry, scratch that. I just remembered, Miss Beauty Fatale. I just remembered, if you are watching this, you did defend your Scottish Claymore Championship, and you did retain. So I do apologize. So that one doesn't count. Again, I'm sorry, but that one doesn't count. You're still the UK Hammerlock because you are currently holding the Claymore title. So this one here will definitely be for All Action. Minifee Reed, and she is pending. She is currently defending the Great White Pure Wrestling Championship against Killa Neptune. So again, whatever happens, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. So whatever happens, champion stays, loser goes, basically, unless you're drafted to the same brand. Stampede Wrestling takes Natalia Nitro. Now let me just double check to make sure. Okay, yeah. She's the She is the New Zealand Brass Knuckles Championship, so that doesn't count either. I am so sorry. My gosh, I am falling apart already. So the Stampede will get Cybele, or Cy for short. Man, I need to pay attention to more of these things. Once again, I sincerely apologize. Man, I really need to check everything. But we're going back. That was loud. Loud in my ears. Reno goes to UK Hammerlock. That was so close. That was very close. But let's see who All Action gets. Dr. Death. Stampede Wrestling will get Amazing Spider-Man. All right, so we're now going back to the women for the final picks in round number 2. If I can even get it up there. Okay, there we go. So pick number 4 for round number 2, UK Hammerlock. The Irish national champion, currently Sarah Lee Johnson. So yeah, you're good. For All Action Wrestling, returning to her homeland of New Zealand, Wildfire Blake Bryan. That's the full name, by the way. And now the final pick for Stampede. Sucky Bratty Pants. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that name right. I do apologize. But again, please let me know. Okay, so that was round number 2. Next up will be round number 3. Stop sharing that. All right, let's see which brand we'll select first this time around. Will it be Stampede? Stampede finally. Will it be All Action or UK again? Let's see. Okay, Stampede. Stampede gets their first pick. Good to know. And let's see who picks second. UK Hammerlock. Which means All Action will select last here. Paste. Okay, stop sharing. Now, once again, we will start off with the men. So this will be, excuse me. I've been crossing my legs for a while, so I'll stretch out my legs. Get the blood pumping. Or flowing, for that matter. Okay, so pick number 1 for Stampede in round number 3. Redneck Avenger. Okay, good to know. Pick number 1 for UK Hammerlock. Marquis de Sade. So he will be going to the UK. And here's the first pick for All Action. One half of the tag team champions, the Bastage. So he gets to stay where he's at. Okay, so we're going to be shifting now to the women. Oh, by the way, if you hear any extra noise, I do apologize. I got my window open with the fan on there. I got a couple of nephews next door. So if you hear any extra noise, I do apologize. So anyway, the second selection for Stampede Wrestling is Winter. If any of you are disappointed in your placements in the draft, I apologize. That's how the wheel goes. UK Hammerlock gets Silver Cougar Knight. Wait. Let me double check, because I seem to have made that mistake again. Oh my gosh, I did. I made that mistake again. I am so sorry. Never mind. I made the mistake again. I am so sorry. Silver Cougar Knight, you're the Saskatchewan Broncos champion. You stay where you're at. You defended your title. But staying in UK Hammerlock is Concrete Crusher. Going to All Action is Flight Risk. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing that. Again, I apologize. I just want to, I need to double check everything. So, all right, pick number 3 for Stampede at round number 3. El Chiqui Block Diablo. Okay. The third pick for UK Hammerlock in this round. King of Jacks Crypto. He's challenging the Paragon of Greatness for the South Pacific Extreme Championship. So again, he is also pending. That title match is still ongoing. I know that for sure. So it seems now in this situation, the winner stays in their brand. The loser goes to the brand they have been drafted to. Now this pick here is for All Action. Sorry, I'm just stretching my back for a minute. Big effing Hitman, 1/3 of the 6 wrestler tag team champions. But he is also pending because his match for the Canadian Heavyweight Championship is still ongoing. I do know that for a fact. But let me double check with the match to check the match news for a minute. Still ongoing. Okay. Yep. I can just do this. Okay. Share this tab instead. Let's see, did it work? Oh my gosh, it did. My gosh, it did. Why didn't I think of that sooner? I just made you all sit through me shifting from back and forth. I am so sorry. Oh man, you learn something new every day. All right, so it's got a stretch on my back. Stampede. Mad Cow, who is the Canadian heavyweight champion. So, Mad Cow, you are good no matter what. UK Hammerlock. Revenge Gibson, but she is pending. Or just Revenge, I'm sorry. She too is involved in the Fatal 4-Way for the Australian Hardcore title. So we'll see what happens. But speaking of All Action, here is the final pick for round number 3. Cassie Lightning. Okay, so we now move on to round number 4. So let's see which brand gets to pick first. And it looks like it's going to be UK Hammerlock. Selecting second will be All Action, which means Stampede will select last in round number 4. Okay. Once again, we are starting with the men. Yeah, I can't believe I could just share you share in a different tab this whole time. Boy, am I an idiot. Okay. So round number 4, UK Hammerlock selects Griffith Davian. Griffith Davian returns to his homeland in the United Kingdom. He recently just won his eighth Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship, tying the record with Paragon of Greatness. All Action Wrestling selects Frozen Rage. Excuse me. Sorry. Stampede Wrestling selects Tommy Lightning. All right. Now we will shift over to the final 3 female competitors here. Let's see. UK Hammerlock. Oh. Maeve O'Hare. So, let's see. Where did Lord Amadeus go, actually? Or did I not select him? I'm double checking to see if LA was selected or not. Please bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I just want to see if Lord Amadeus was selected. He is not. Okay. Maeve O'Hare is challenging LA for the United Kingdom Heavyweight Championship, but it looks like no matter what happens, she will remain with UK Hammerlock. All right, so now All Action will receive Eros 15 Dizzy, which pretty much means LDG, the Living Dead Girl, Queen Steffers, will go to Stampede Wrestling. Now, speaking of Queen Steffers, I would like to point this out. She is the holder of the Cash in the Case briefcase. That's pretty much our version of Money in the Bank. She won the match. The latter match, she did leave the company, but then she came back, interfered with the match between Des Bryant and Mark Caliber. She revealed that she had already signed the contract within the briefcase. So now, and their match between Des Bryant and Mark Caliber ended in a no contest. She took the briefcase with the contract that she signed. And I can make this official that she will be cashing in and she will be having a Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship match against Griffith Davian at Summer Showdown, July 19th. So there's the announcement. It's part of the cash in the case thing. There's nothing I can do about it. Anyway. UK Hammerlock will have STB, Simply the Best. And selection number 3 for All Action Wrestling, Joey A, Hardcore Purist, an appropriate name for an appropriate brand. And now moving on to Stampede Wrestling. It is Badass Billy. Okay. The final selection for UK Hammerlock for round number 4, and it will be Mr. Mac. Okay, here we go. All Action Wrestling. Round number 4. Fourth pick will select. Why are you lagging? Lord Amadeus. But again, his position is pending. If he defends the UK title successfully, he will remain in UK Hammerlock. If he doesn't, then he will move on to All Action. But again, if anybody would like to be traded to a different brand, please let me know firsthand after the draft. I will then talk to the other GMs and see what they can do. The final selection for Stampede Wrestling round number 4 is Denzel the Giants. He gets to stay where he's at. All right, so let's see. So we got 10 people left. So one of these brands, the first brand that gets the first pick, will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll have the 4 picks. The other 2 will have 3. But again, if any of the inactives happen to come back, they are free to choose which brand they would like to be on. UK Hammerlock will get the first pick. Which means pick number 2 will go to Stampede. And, of course, for fun, All Action will receive the final pick. Well, technically not the final pick, but they will pick last. All right, now share this tab instead. All right, here we go. UK Hammerlock selects D's. Stampede Wrestling will select their first pick for round 5. Leo. Okay. He recently joined the company. All Action will receive New Zealand's own Andy Price. All right, UK Hammerlock, selection number 2. Killer Neptune, but again, he is pending on his match with Minifee Reed for the Great White Pure Wrestling title. He will either stay or move on. And the same could be said for Minifee Reed. Yeah. Stampede Wrestling will have Stony Stone. All Action is next. All Action Wrestling will select Lucius Van Lucius. UK Hammerlock will have Gorgonio. All right. All right, Stampede Wrestling, this is your final pick. Magnificent Michael. All Action Wrestling, the hardcore brand. This is your final pick. Quit lagging. Ahmed the Egyptian. Which means UK Hammerlock will have the returning Maximum Pain. All right, and yeah, that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the draft. Let me just put my my laptop down here for a minute. So yeah, that was the draft, and it took 49 minutes to get through with all the delays. So yeah, that was a different type of concepts. I know it's a little weird, a little wonky, but we managed to get through it. And yeah, again, some of you may be happy with where you went. Some of you may not be, which is totally fine. And some maybe a bit I guess feeling strange about the brand they're selected to. Again, if you would like to be traded to another brand, please let me know when this draft ends, which is basically like now. But yeah, If you want to be traded, let me know. I will then talk to the GMs that I have, and then we'll see what happens from there. So yeah, that was the draft. And again, and of course, once again, the matches that are pending, the championship matches, the branded ones, everything that happens will depend on who wins and who loses. Once again, the champions, the branded champions, stays on the brand that the championships are assigned to. The losers will go to whichever brand that they've been drafted to, unless they've been drafted to the same brand, then they're good. So so yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and please let me know if there's anything you'd like to discuss. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not the most intelligent person in the world. I will admit that, but I'll see what I can do and try my best to help out whatever I can. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you all real soon. Y'all have a good Saturday afternoon, and before I end it, I just want to let you all know that I will be very, very busy on Sunday. I will be going to a golf tournament, and I'll pretty much be busy like throughout the morning, throughout the afternoon. I may not return until the evening to Wrestler Unstoppable, so I just want to let you all know that beforehand. But yeah, again, hit me up. Let me know if you want to discuss something, and I will see you all in the near future. And hope you have a good day. Goodbye. God bless you all.